Yeah, for sure, ball. Yeah, for sure. I'm all
All right.
about. I'm big on ASLs. I don't mind ASL sitting
Kibler.L
on window
entered.
briefings. I used to do it with Houston all the time.
Best way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So if something happens, the ASL can always pick up.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, just like one last thing. So like once we take that out, because we will still have our ATDs and a bunch of Moz rounds, just wherever you need us after that, we can either support with that directly or just integrate into.
Yeah, I'll probably leave you guys separate, so you guys can reconnaissance or maybe even hit objective Mike 26 Bravo. That's on Gunslinger Phase 2's picture. It's a clear picture, but we'll see where that happens, where Gunslinger's at whenever you guys finish. It's all time, based or whatnot. Where people are at whenever you're free or whatnot. All right, Gravedigger. Or Odin 1, I'm sorry. Steel Rain and Odin 1. I have a couple fire missions for you, and we'll go over
I do
that.
as well.
All right, perfect. And we can go over that separately, I guess. That way you can call in some fire missions, and you can already have them all set up. You can be doing that while everybody else is gearing up and getting ready. You can go ahead and put those in the computers. That way, if we need to call for fire on specific specific locations, it's a lot easier, and you can just literally fire on those.
Who is running the guns this operation? Like, who's actually running the tubes?
Weiss was supposed to, but he's not here, so I'm getting Einhardt to come in and do it.
Cool.
Is he here?
He's logging on. Yeah, I just messaged him on Steam. He's coming.
Okay. I guess then you can fill him in.
Yeah,
for sake of time. I'll just reference you, and then you can kind of give him in. And those grids I can give you in game if you want.
Okay.
We can start setting those up and whatnot. Nice. And then that way, and me and Sergeant Mantello, we're not like having two separate fire missions for the same objective either.
That sounds good.
Awesome. So as far as support is concerned for Bandit and Gunslinger, Raider, are you in here, Raider? Whoever's going to be flying. Awesome. Fantastic. So you are going to be in support of Bandit. They are going to air assault on the northern part of the island. So you're going to be their main support asset. They're going to probably be calling you in if they need to. There's nothing saying that you can't fly down and help Gunslinger, but your focus is going to be them. And whatnot. You're going to be escorting them north, and again, Sergeant Argus will go over that whenever he goes through his briefing.
Where were they the air assaulting?
He'll go through
Vermeulen.left channel.
He's got a whole thing. I was just covering my supporting assets before I go over the two big assets. And just so you know who you're supporting, so you're basically going to be supporting Bandit. Are you doing 6? Yeah, Bandit 6, which is Staff Sergeant Argus. So your whole focus is going to be the Bandit platoon. And then Steel Rain is going to be mainly in support of Gunslinger, which is Gunslinger 5, who is Sergeant Major Tully. But that's, again, also not saying if Bandit calls in a fire mission from Steel Rain that, to just ignore it kind of thing. Awesome. That covers the assets and whatnot. Not the air assets, but Raider, do you have any questions so far? I know I mentioned you, so. Okay, cool. Buffalo. Is Buffalo in here at all?
Yeah.
And Starlight.
Yeah, I'm here.
Perfect. Okay,
I'm not really sure which one I'll be doing, but I think it might be both.
We're
possible.
meant to have Ramirez coming for Starlight and Busan, Buffalo 1 and Buffalo 2, but I don't know where Ramirez is, so.
Right.
If we'll just right now, since you're the only one here, well, hopefully we at least have 2 pilots flying Buffalo. Oh yeah, we do. Cool. Do we have 2?
Yeah.
Just one, right? Oh, you 2 Major?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So that because we need 2, we at least 2. So if nothing else, what we'll do is we'll since there's 2 of you, we'll have you guys insert and then return, and then one of you can fly reinserts and one of you can fly Starlight. I think that would work out, and that way neither one of you are bored.
Okay.
And that way we have reinserts covered for Bandit as well. Reinserts, so the insert Also, we'll have LZ set up. Again, Staff Sergeant Argus will cover that through his bandit briefing. And oh yeah, you're basically going to be very much supporting bandit, considering there's not really any safe areas to fly for Gunslinger. And they'll be able to, there's an MSR that drives directly up Gunslinger's route that should be cleared all the way up. So they're going to be able to be easily reinserted with their Humvees. As far as reinserts go, as far as Gunslinger's concerned, Sergeant Major Tully, I'd like instead of having one guy take one Humvee and drive it all the way north and then dump it off to the side of a road and it gets all cluttered. I'd like to see them wait for, a multiple group of guys and kind of go up together. I think the last couple operations I've noticed from the last couple operations I've noticed people doing that, and it breaks immersion. It just looks like
We'll tell them to wait a couple of minutes then.
Yeah. I think that would be best. Yeah, I mean, if it's super slow, if bandits like not taking anything, I'm not against it. If Gunslinger decides to set up a temporary LZ because they just passed a Y in the road and whatnot, I'm perfectly okay with that. But I would not. What I don't want to happen is you reinserting for Gunslinger, and then a squad of bandit gets wiped out and needs to get reinserted, and you're 2 clicks north and they can't get reinserted because it's a long flight to reinsert for bandit. You know what I mean? So if even being 2 or 3 clicks away just to start off your flight, it's going to take you a while. And once you go through Staff Sergeant Argus's briefing, you'll understand what I'm talking about, how long of a flight it's going to be, at least for a while in your reinserts.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. I think that handles all the support. Did I miss any support units?
I don't remember hearing anything about the Outcast or Starlight 6.
I didn't cover those. Those are basically just going to be as needed. I don't have a massive plan really in place for them. I'm not going to lie.
Woo, free reign. Good to go.
I mean, if people are taking heavy contact and heavy casualties, of course, that's where you're going to need to go. There's no sense in for me really even assigning you to Gunslinger if Bandit needs you, or vice versa. You know what I mean? It would be silly. You guys are going to be for both. So it's as needed. And at this point, I think Argus, you want to go ahead and take over for Bandit, and we'll get going with that.
Okay. All right. Have a look at this. This is an overview for the purposes of showing you the route for the air assault. So, because there's heavy enemy all along the coast on both sides, we're going to have to take a wide route to get to the LZ. So we'll be heading out from from LZ Connor, going directly south, and then you can just follow the northings and eastings, and we're going to go all the way up to the top and then straight back down south towards the LZ. There's a reason for that. There's a couple of big objectives directly south of the LZ, and we need to use the terrain to mask our approach. So basically for Buffalo, when we do our air assault, when we come in, there should be 2 aircraft. We'll be coming in due south, and when we make the turn south, you're going to get low and slow at that point. So that just shows you the basic route there. And then as far as our actual area of operation goes, have a look at this. So for Buffalo, where you see the air assault marker, there's a building there. There's a couple of buildings right there called Kill Farm.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to come up from the south, and then you're going to go up in elevation. You'll follow the terrain up, pop over the kill house, and drop down on the Y junction there. So the second aircraft will want to wait down behind the terrain for the first aircraft. Then you're going to peel out east and then north That'll be your exfil, or sorry, correction, west and then north. And then the second aircraft can pop up and drop in on the LZ. Okay.
Copy that.
But your reference point when you're approaching the coast will be those little series of buildings right there at Kill Farm. So you'll be able to see exactly where you want to pop up over the ridge. So for bandits, first of all, Infidel will travel with me in the with the platoon headquarters element. As far as our maneuver plan goes, our objectives are Objective Romeo. We've got a motorized infantry squad at Objective Romeo. If you look at LZ Alpha, Hill 174 directly south of it, immediately looks at Objective Romeo. Okay. So we're going to pop into LZ Alpha. And the first squad, once we've got both squads down in the LZ, the first squad will be Sergeant Whitman. Bandit 1 is going to pop up on Hill 174. And the objective here is see and not be seen. Okay? See and not be seen.
Clarification, aren't I not Bandit 2?
I don't know what you are. I'm saying you're Bandit 1. I don't know what you called yourself or what you signed up for, but you're Bandit 1.
Okay.
So you're going to be Bandit 1, and you're immediately going to move your squad up after we've all gotten into the LZ up on Hill 174 and looking towards the objective with the idea that if you have eyes on any enemy motorized vehicles, so Jeeps with MGs or whatever it is, you're going to engage them from there with MAWs. You're in range at that point. And then Gunslinger 2, correction, Bandit 2, is going to sweep around the western side of the ridgeline below the rocks and move up to Hill 164, which is just south of LZ Bravo. Okay. When they're in place there, you're going to then, Bandit 1 will then sweep all the way around to the ravine, the treed ravine, which is just east of the objective, and you're going to pop up on the objective, and you're going to attack. There's a breach point entry point on the eastern side of the objective there. So what you're looking at there is a compound surrounded by HESCOs and whatnot, and there's an entranceway right on the eastern side there. You'll pop up through the trees with your squad, separate the objective into right and left side, and pop your fire teams and clear through. Okay. Once you're at the objective, Bandit 2 is going to push. Bandit 2 is going to push south towards where you see the fire team checkpoint at, and push up onto that ridge line there and clear that area out. That'll leave us both looking south from that point towards Charlie Tango, which is the communication towers. At that point, we need to resupply. So we're going to pop back to LZ Charlie. We're going to resupply at LZ Charlie, and then we're going to start pushing down the coast towards Objective Kilo Foxtrot. Okay, go ahead, Houston.
All right, so just clarification for Bandit 2. So we land, and then Bandit 1's on 174, and Bandit 1 is basically moving down towards the objective under cover from them. And then we take the objective.
Bandit 1 is going to overwatch from 174, while Bandit 2 moves to Hill 164.
Got it. Okay, squad bound. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to bound by squads. Okay.
And then after we take Rogaine, Bandit 2 is responsible for the checkpoint, correct?
When they get to Rogaine, so when Bandit 1 gets up to Rogaine and is right at the trees, basically about ready to breach, then we're both going to start moving. So they'll move in and you'll move forward.
Roger.
Okay. Free to engage at any point along the whole thing. The tricky part here, and this is where Raider needs to be in the loop, the tricky part here is going to be when we start moving down the coast there, there's a ridge line that goes all the way from Romeo all the way down towards and past Charlie Tango. and we're going to be under direct enemy observation. So Infidel, I need you to make sure that Raider has eyes on that ridge line and is clearing that off before we start moving down the coast, okay?
Reference ridgeline again?
So from Objective Romeo, you follow the contour lines all the way down. There's a steep ridge line that goes all the way down to Kilo Foxtrot.
See.
Okay. You see the red contour line there?
Yeah.
That ridge line goes all the way down and we'll be under heavy observation there. So Raider will need to clear that part off. There's a plan for Raider that Company Command's going to take out those mortars in that mortar pit there at some point, and the patrol boat. So Raider's going to accompany us as we go up on our route to do the initial air assault, and they'll engage that patrol boat as necessary en route.
Sounds good.
LT Walsh?
You answered my question with the patrol boat. However, is Infidel embedded with the bandit?
Yes.
Okay.
Infidel is embedded with Bandit Platoon Headquarters. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get up to, we're going to bound up to and then assault Objective Romeo, then we're going to reorg at LZ Charlie, and then we're going to peel off the coastline, head down the coastline. There's really nice terrain down there, and we'll start squad bounding until we get up to, and I'll direct you to your various SBFs and APs when we get down there. LZ Alpha is the initial insert. LZ Bravo and Charlie are reinserts and resupply at LZ Charlie. So LZ Bravo can be used as an interim reinsert if we're not all the way up to Romeo yet. Otherwise, reinserts will happen after we've taken out Romeo, and they can happen at LZ Charlie. And then from that point on, reinserts will be LZ Charlie until we've gone through and actually taken out Kilo Foxtrot. Method of reinsert is by helicopter. And then we're going to reassess. So when we take out Kilo Foxtrot, we'll reassess. Charlie Tango is a combined objective. It's basically whoever gets to, finishes off their primary objectives first. Gunslinger or Bandit will sort that out with Company when we get to that point, and then we'll decide exactly what we're going to do from there. I think that's it. Reinserts, resupply, objectives. Any questions?
Yeah, actually. Were you briefed about any AA at either Kilo Foxtrot or along the ridge of Rogaine?
In the op order, there is no significant anti-air capability. However, the one thing we do need to be concerned with is enemy QRF using transport choppers. So both squads, Bandit 1 and Bandit 2, are going to need to have MAWs with at least 2 rounds HE, 1 round heat per squad, and Stinger, at least 1 round each. Go ahead, Whitman.
You just answered it, the Stinger.
Yeah. Any other questions? Grayberg?
We're avoiding LZ Baldy, right?
I'm sorry, what?
LZ Baldy, we're avoiding it.
What?
There's a enemy non-combatant area at LZ Baldy, and we're avoiding that, right?
A what? A where?
In
It's
the
an
op
enemy
board,
medical
there is a
center.
medical facility called LZ Balde, and it says do not fire on this position, do not do anything to it. So that's what he's asking is, is there an actual place there named LZ Balde or LZ Balde or something, and are we avoiding it?
Where is that in the op order?
Casualties, under third page.
CCP at Maxwell, enemy at LZ Baldy.
It's an actual name on Stratus.
Oh, I didn't have a grid reference or anything for that, so I didn't see it. Where is it?
0405 Hill 145.
0405. Oh, that's down in that's west of Charlie Tango.
Yeah.
We won't be anywhere near that. Bandit won't be anywhere near that.
I think we're still missing.
Starlight will go and render aid.
Yeah.
Yep. That's me anyway.
Lacombe or Carter, do you want to hop up and grab some Gunslinger SLs, and then I can brief them? Because I don't think we have any.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll hop up.
Wonderful. Let's. You can do it. Okay.
Switch channel.
So Verm, you have been.
There you guys.
You know,
I need 2 Gunslinger
frequent
SLs.
comms.
Wait, what now? Come.
All right. Well, Verm's back. Okay, I need 1 Gunslinger SL.
Dibs.
Okay, hop down.
Switch channel.
I'm in game
First
right now.
Lieutenant
Awesome.
Lombardi
Okay.
entered.
Hey, Lacombe, will you kick it back to the role selection? Were you guys actually doing any like planning on the map screen in this?
No.
Okay. Lacombe, will you kick it back
Coons.R entered.
to the role selection so people can do their roles? We can start that process while
First Lieutenant Lombardi left channel.
Was that just restart?
Coons.R left channel.
Just do hashtag reselect the mission. Sorry, no, do
missions.
Missions. Yeah, don't use
Vermeulen.A entered.
That's what I meant to say.
Right, you need anything?
Yeah, we need a Gunslinger 1 and 2.
First Lieutenant Lombardi entered.
Whoever hopped down to act as Gunslinger, you just put it in your name.
I can be a 2, I guess, or 1, or whatever.
Well, let's start with 1.
It's the Verm.
And then, since you're admins, just don't hit the OK button on the role selection.
Right.
And then everybody just
Sure, we
select your roles. That way, those guys can go ahead and start filling in, and that way it'll be a quicker turnover. By all means, Sir Major Tully, go ahead. So I think you have two SLs now, correct?
Right. I believe so. Oh, Lombardi's the second. Roger that. Okay. If you guys open up this link, it should link you to a Dropbox album of 4 images. So we're going to start off at Camp Maxwell. Each squad is going to take 2 Humvees. So Gunslinger 1 takes 2, Gunslinger 2 takes 2. They're all just M2 Humvees. There's no Mark 19s. You're going to load each Humvee with one of the equipment ammo boxes. It's just a grey box that has equipment written on it, and we're going to use that for a resupply throughout the mission. First resupply is going to be once we've secured objective Mike 26, unless we happen to need to set up an impromptu one before that. We've got fire missions set up. Hit the enemy mortar position at 041032, and that's going to fire off as soon as the mortars are ready at mission start. And as soon as the platoon's ready to move, we're going to have one element move to the support by fire position, which is going to be Gunslinger 1, and the support by fire positions at, let me have a look, 0377, 0299, which is just at the bend in the road. And we're going to have Gunslinger 2 drive in their Humvees to the assault position at 0375, 0327, which is just on the west side of the road. There's a bit of defilade there that you'll be able to use against the checkpoint at the fork in the road at 040033 and the mortar pit. You're going to dismount at the assault position and then push through to assault the checkpoint, and then clear out the mortar pit that should have been softened up by the friendly IDF. Once the mortar pit's secure, we're going to have Gunslinger 2 move to the second support by fire position, which is at 0409er 0355, just on top of that hill, overwatching Mike 26. I'm going to have IDF rip off some fire missions on the south, middle, and north side of Mike 26 to try and soften up positions that will have observation on us as we move. And then Gunslinger 1 is going to move all the way up the road to the second assault position on the south side of the compound. They're going to dismount at 0445, 0353, and then they're going to push north and sweep and clear through the compound. Depending on the strength of the enemy resistance, we may have them just secure a foothold on the south side of the compound, and then we'll soften up the north again with another round of IDF before they push through and clear the whole thing. And if we need to bounce around the support by fire team to get better eyes on the north side, we will do, but I don't think it'll be necessary. Once objective Mike 26 is secure, we're going to reconsolidate the platoon there, and we'll conduct resupply using the some of the equipment crates that we have with us in our Humvees, so that should be fairly quick. Once resupply is conducted and we're good to go, we're going to have Gunslinger 1 move to a support by fire position to overwatch the old outpost at 0435 0400. And we're going to have Gunslinger 2 move to an assault position at 0425 0423. Again, they're going to dismount and push up on the old outpost. We've got IDF, they're going to hammer the old outpost with smoke, because apparently there's intelligence that we need to search and gather from the building, so we don't want to just toast it with mortar rounds. But if resistance is too heavy, we will commence with the toasting of the old outpost, regardless of the intel. But obviously, the goal is we don't toast it. Once the old outpost is secure, and as well as the enemy road checkpoint, which is again at the fork on the road, we're going to push to either support Bandit with the comms tower if they're done with their objectives, or most likely attack the comms towers alone. We're going to be setting up support by fire at 0502, 0465, and an assault position is going to be set up just to the southwest of the comms tower in the defilade at 0505, 0485. Again, we're going to we don't have any pre-designated fire missions for the comms tower, because some of the forces may move off either to the north or to the south to attack either us or the bandit platoon as we go. But as soon as we have observation on the comms tower, we'll have Odin coordinating fire missions to soften them up, as most likely as we're attacking the old outpost, but certainly as we're attacking the comms tower itself. Resupply will be conducted as needed, or we'll definitely do resupply at Mike 26 once it's secure, and then we'll also do it as needed, and I'll ask for ace reports as we clear each objective. Any questions from Gunslinger 1 or 2?
Not for me.
Good stuff. Resupply is at respawn is at I think it was LZ Connor, which is just to the south side of Camp Maxwell, about a click away. There's vehicles there, but when you respawn, just have your guys wait about 3 minutes and then head up as a group, as opposed to trickling in one by one in tons of Humvees. So that's how respawn's going to be handled. Kane, you had a question?
Upward says the enemy is like a light motor and mech type force. Are we expecting vehicles of, in particular, the vanilla nature?
What, like CSAT or AAF vehicles?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe we're going to be up against AAF forces. So it'll be the Striders, I believe they're called. Yeah, in terms of gearing up, each Gunslinger squad, you need to have 2 84s per squad. And we're going to have a crate full of launchers that is most likely going to roll in the platoon vehicle or with the Odin 1. And then if we need heavier equipment, we'll bring it up to the support by fire squad and we'll rain hell on them. Because we don't want it in one of the vehicles that move to an assault position, just in case we lose that equipment. Argus, question?
Yeah, can you take the demo in your vehicles for comms tower?
Yeah, sure. I think there's a demo in the equipment boxes, Lacombe. I think so, but if not, we'll make sure we have demo with us, so that's fine.
I don't know if there is or not. If there's not, I'll add it.
We'll get some. It's fine.
We're just going to be heavy anti-tank and anti-airs on bandit side, so...
That's all good. If nothing else, we can call mortars or Raider on it once it's secure. Mitsuma?
Yeah, mine's simple. I'm just trying to figure out, without a doubt, the call sign that I'm going to be operating under. The op board says Starlight, but the roster in-game and forum say Outcast.
Go with Outcast then. Do the in-game one, because that's what you'll show up as on Blue Force. Okay, any other questions for Gunslinger? The op board has, I'll just relink the op board for you guys. Op board has the SOI on the last page. I suggest you give it a quick once over.
Yeah, I definitely suggest you really get your radio frequencies down, or at least prepare to. The reason why is we're doing a split spawn right now. So when we load in, Bandit and Gunslinger and some of the support elements are going to be completely separate from each other. So it's all going to be via radio frequencies and whatnot. So it's not like you can be able to run over and talk to somebody. So make sure that you've got all that ready to go.
Yeah, Whitman and Houston, make sure you're up on 6-0 as soon as you get in the server, please, so that we can get going. And I'm putting a hard limit 10 minutes from the time we get into the server until I want to see people lined up ready to get on the aircraft. 10 minutes, and then I'm moving everybody.
Also something I really want to I really would like is keeping the net clear. Like there's no reason for anybody to like everybody to be on 30. You guys should be using your own long ranges that are put in the op order. And then anybody that needs to contact me, I will be on 30. And if I need to, I'll pop down to specific channels to talk to somebody else, but not everybody should be talking across 30. SLs shouldn't be on 30 and whatnot. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be on 30 as well for Zeus stuff.
Houston, you're 2 IC of Bandit, so make sure that you've got 60 set on your additional. Correction, 30 on your additional.
Are all the air assets spawning in the same place?
Yep, I just want to touch on that too. It's really tight in there. I tested all of it. Everyone can spool up just fine. You're not going to hit anything. But when you come, like if you go to land, you're probably not going to want to land all 3 birds at once. It's going to be really tight.
No worries, we can sort that out.
Challenge accepted.
I was about to say, give these brothers a challenge and they'll happily do it.
Alright, should we hop up and get people slotted? And,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Chief Warren, Sergeant Major Tully, switched channel.
Hey, chaps,
Sergeant
we're on,
Whitman, Major
training
Avasi
server
entered.
one, and
C.
you guys can just fill
Schernhoff.N
up
Havoc
in
1,
these slots
Sergeant Ball C was moved into channel.
that have leadership positions. Should be Bennett 1, Bennett 2, and Gunslinger 1 and 2.
What are the motorized forces again?
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Training server 1?
Correct.
Is it brown coats?
Correct.
Yeah.
All one word, lowercase.
Copy.
Alright guys, just so you know, as soon as we go live, or just before we go live, I'll start streaming, so.
Also, just say if you guys could be flexible for like squads and stuff that are trying to roll together in the op, that'd be good.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Absolutely.
There's no stupid question.
I just want to be a regular guy on the ground. How do I know which squad to join?
Bandit, one of the Bandit or Gunslinger squads, it doesn't matter. You'll either be a regular guy on the ground that goes in a car or in a helicopter.
Just check if it has a squad leader in it. That's a good squad to join.
Car's the way to go.
Can we go on a Prius?
No.
If you want a Prius to join Verm squad, he'll have a special car for you.
Hey Houston, you need an FTL?
It comes with
Absolutely, buddy. Feel free to take whichever one you need.
We need everybody possible into infantry, so that in particular is going to relate to those outcast slots.
Lombardi. He's got an elite here.
Alright, Bandit 2 is good to go. Member was.
Lombardi, can I alpha fire team?
Have we got any crew chiefs?
For what type of unit?
Arrow entered.
Buffalo.
Buffalo 1 crew chief.
Corporal Man's gonna do
Sorry,
Buffalo
Corporal.
1 crew chief.
Alright guys, new requirements. If you want to
Oh,
join
copy
Verm
that.
squad, you have to be uber pro.
Unless they're full,
not
then
taking
I'll
noobs
hop
anymore.
Understood.
I was just gonna join you.
Yeah, take a class to get
That's
qualified
fine.
for that.
Saying pro but only. Like my corporal squad so far.
Anybody
If
wants to
you're a
ground
corporal,
pound?
join
We need Bandit 1 filled up, please.
Yeah, we need more people in the Gunslingers as well, preferably.
Yeah, I
right
don't even
now.
know where to join.
Join corporals.
I'm on my way. Wait, am I reading this right? This is not where Kane is not the platoon medic?
What?
Two
You're not
platoon
reading
medics.
it right.
Casualties will
What?
be.
Oh, okay, there he is.
Yeah, Map, so my suggestion, because you're going to get removed from that slot, is to get a CLS slot now while they're still open.
Alright.
Right, and you destroyed the corporal squad there.
Do you want all corporals? I'll jump if you want.
No. There's no way I can get it with the current.
You can go by the call sign, Corporal Punishment.
This guy gets what I'm going at, right?
VCS coming for you.
God damn it, dude. I guess I'm out, guys.
You can have
Everybody's slotted right now.
Yeah, everyone's slotted and everyone's on the server even. There's 2 people in this channel that are not on the server. but-
Coming on.
Walsh, if you could just send me 1 crew chief for Buffalo 2 for the initial insert.
Major, you can even take my crew chief if we end up only having one.
I just need it for the initial set, then I'm gonna swap over to the what was it, Starlight. So.
Got
Isn't
it.
Okay. Isn't Outcast is mounted on the on Starlight anyway, right? So take him as your crew chief, and then he'll just swap to a medic in the back of the bird.
Right, Gunslinger 2, can you just consolidate into one fire team for now, unless we get more people connect? And Gunslinger 1, can you fill out a second FTL?
We'll have to scavenge from the rest because literally people.
Yeah, Southern First Class Ryan, Storm, Miller, Blake. If any of you could take the FTL position, that'd be good. Or not Storm, actually.
You can dual roll it, right?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah.
Are we all slotted or what?
Albrecht,
Sergeant
you
Ryan,
take
if
it.
you could top up.
No.
He's
Don't
in
tell me
second
to
match,
take
so it's
nothing.
fine. Sergeant Ryan, if you could take Alpha FTL for Gunslinger 1.
No, I can't.
I have like 10 hours or
Hold on,
20
wait a minute.
hours
Sorry.
active armor. I can't be FTL.
Corporal Miller, can you start up as
Sergeant
Alpha
Cena
FTL?
V entered.
I guess I can.
Thank you.
Wait, green up before I take your place.
Yeah, green up, guys. We're gonna kick this over real soon. We're already way behind schedule now.
Yeah.
We are always behind schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
was about to
understand.
say, when are we ever on schedule?
Well,
Because
that's
Lee
positive.
Stewart.z entered.
Here could have been our fire team leader.
The only way to solve being made is just slow in time or earlier. $52 in this lobby.
All right, Alec, just let's go ahead and kick it over.
Oh,
We're not
wait,
going anywhere.
Blake, could you switch over to AR?
Right, stream starting, guys. Have fun.
I'm literally joining.
No one pick your nose.
Hi, Mom.
Too late.
I'm gonna start recording too, because why not?
It's not like I have a lot of viewers on my stream, but it does help. I do get some hits sometimes. Mostly cat guys looking back their old footage.
Will you link the stream?
Where should I slot? Like, where am I needed?
Gunslinger 2.
Gunslinger or Bandit. I think Gunslinger, 2 is really low.
Okay.
Gunslinger 1, actually.
Bandit 1 needs a couple ARs.
You mean 2? Lombardi, what do you need?
You down a whole fire team, so.
Yeah, just slot us anything.
Okay, Bandit. 10 minutes from the time we kick it over.
Gunslinger
Briefing,
5.
briefing, and loadouts.
The competition is real.
Jesus.
Gunslinger, you have 9 minutes. I want you brief to later.
Alright, Havoc, 1 minute.
Can't wait for this small map.
10 seconds from load-in to departure.
Oh, is that a civilian town?
Kane just got happy.
I just got this feeling of like, how can I screw with the mortar team by calling in a fire mission on that and seeing if they notice?
They shouldn't be responding to you at all if you're calling in anything.
Is there a an index to how many civs we can shoot accidentally?
None.
Yeah, none.
Jeez, that does not bode well.
The answer is none.
None.
You can kick it all the way through, okay? I think we're good to go.
Miller's like, but seriously, like.
Hey man, comms.
PFC maps tone.m timed out.
Gunslinger squads. Once we're given the clearance to move. Alright, clear to move. Get the equipment
Moving.
box loaded up in the Humvees, 284s per squad, then get in files and be ready to go. No.
Who was that?
Sir, what's our, what is it?
Fricative, do you want us on second lieutenant room?
Yeah.
Alright, Godzilla 112. Make sure you go to the box.
I don't know. I'm right here. By the box. We're gonna have 4, including Ball. I don't know where Ball is
I'm
at.
trying to wait to see where our AT.
Okay.
Good.
Probably
Like I said, get your gear sorted out. You got 2 minutes to do your personal gear. After that, I want stuff going to the Humvee, and then be ready in 5.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
Or squad leader vest. Or saw gunner vest.
Yeah, guys, what you need anyway.
It's 10 a.m. in game. I don't think we're gonna need our night equipment.
Where are we getting mortars at?
Off what short range?
Mortars are outside the camp, then take a left. Just past the helicopter.
We're not on the SOI.
I know. I just said we were gonna take Misfit because it's not in there, so we'll take 140.
Why can I not open
Say
the crate?
Yeah, 140.
Long range for Havoc.
We'll just tune in on 30, I think, right?
If you want to, unless you want to have your own.
Hey, Hoff.
Yeah.
Do you have a Hunt IR monitor?
Bull.
Oh wait, never mind. I do. Never mind.
I put your short range on 110,
Just in case we need
and
to
then
get eyes.
your long range on 7.5 and
Hey.
3.0 or 5.0. It's up to you. But obviously 7.5 will be to talk to the mortars.
Hey, Tony.
Yo.
Which boxes do we load into
I
the
didn't see
Humvees?
your short range.
So the equipment boxes
Yep.
are just over there.
Eyes on.
Sorry, over there.
You want to just
Yeah,
put our ATVs on the west outside the
One per
line
Humvee or 2 per Humvee or?
One per Humvee.
with a box?
Let me just deal with a Bassy quick.
Sure.
Let me try.
Lombardi, what do you need from me? I got my stuff ready to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man.
Coming through, coming through.
Short range 170.
Hey, Major.
Hello.
So you're Buffalo 2, not Starlight?
Well, I'm Buffalo 2 for the initial insert, and I'm gonna swap over to Starlight.
Okay, that's why it spawned you here, because it spawned Starlight as the medical birds right here. I'll teleport you to LZ Connor.
Wait.
Okay,
Charlie.
thanks. Where is the other bird?
Which one? All the transport ones?
No, the medical one.
Right behind you, on the hilltop right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Look home. Are
Yep.
you guys done?
Yeah, I just gotta teleport him to LZ Connor quick.
Okay, after that, just let me know.
Off sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys want to regroup over here to the south, we're gonna get our ATV spawned and
Okay. Want me to spawn him right out here for you?
yeah, and then honestly, just like
I'll probably spawn like a civilian and make him the arsenal, and I'll just do that.
okay. Yeah.
That way I'm not spawning a box and messing with the server. I'm just not comfortable doing
Yeah.
that.
I mean, you could just make one of the ATVs one and then delete it.
Yeah, I can do that too. So any special Humvee, I don't know, or ATV, I don't know if it's only NATO or if there's like a
No,
US
just a
version.
NATO, yeah.
Okay, what do you want, like probably 3 of them?
Hey, you can always use any of these boxes you already have down, and it won't break the server. It's when you spawn the box
just
that
on the
breaks
other
the server.
side of it.
Yeah, we're just gonna make one of the ATVs.
Yeah, that works too.
But I'm gonna give them an arsenal, so I don't want everybody and their mother using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spawn like a bucket and attach it to that.
Right, Lombardi, just grab one Moors for your squad.
I gotta save you
yeah,
again,
one
Ball?
Moors.
I think one is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
You
I
got the
only have a
small
couple
squad,
rounds.
aren't
I'm
you?
hitting
Just
30
grab one
kilos
more.
right now with like 2 hunt IR rounds. So.
Alright, 1v4, grab a Moz. And then all the other 3 just grab one AT4 and throw
Hey, off. Apparently there are 3 ATVs. There's an unarmed one, a GMG, and an HMG.
Where's the AT4?
The
No,
north
you
one.
should just be looking for. It's not the
This big
MATV.
box.
It's the quad bike.
Oh.
Oh, I see
It's
it.
the Moss Should be like default NATO.
Bandit 6, Godfather 1.
Alright, I'll make that one the arsenal.
Godfather 1, this
2 is
is
enough, I think.
disregard out.
Yeah, because 2 people can ride on one. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a Moz in each of the.
Godfather 6, Bandit 6, go ahead, over.
Solid copy. Just performing a radio check. Out.
DP is an option.
No, there isn't anyway. Never mind.
Hey Lombardi.
Yep.
Do you want me to put one of these crates into our Vic?
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Alright, so
Good
we're
call.
able to just go ahead and redirect.
Ours is the one that I pulled up. It's gonna be this front one over here.
Yeah. I mean, we could even just grab
Yeah, come up there.
fast ballistic. Which one are you talking about?
See in front of myself.
Oh, Bella, are you getting it? Alright.
We're grabbing the Moz, right?
Thank you.
Just be careful not to overweight yourself.
Yep, that's what I just did. So I gotta.
Like one rocket on you, the rest in the quad bikes.
Yeah, I've gotta lose some stuff.
Just drop anything else you don't need. Like we'll be taking the quad bikes. So. Sorry, what vest are you talking about? Okay.
Right. Oh, damn it.
Gunslinger 1, this is Gunslinger 2, do you copy?
So did we get cleared for the other M4 platforms then? Block 2s.
Mapstone.m entered.
So who's taking Grenadier? You're taking Grenadier off?
I'm coming up to the fire base.
No, let me know when you're done.
What's that optic that you had? That was really good, Hoff.
M68 CCO. That's what I love.
The TA3
5-0,
RCO?
5-0.
That one?
5-0, okay. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Check 5-0.
Oh my
Say
god,
again?
is this the island from Jurassic Park?
This is not conspicuous at all. We're all looking at this ATV, people running by.
Sergeant Albrechtsen.c timed out.
To the Mark 18.
Default one.
Which one is? Which one are you talking about, Hoff? Hoff. Which Mark 18 are you talking about? Yeah, there's multiple though. Yeah, it looks like there's just the one.
Whose car's this? Okay. Just go grab the box for us. Can you grab one as well, actually?
Oh, you're invisible.
Should we take any demo charges just in case?
You don't need demo charges, trust me.
Yeah, yeah. Ball, just fucking shut up.
Yo, watch your mouth, Blackburn. I'll VCS you.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, you're not showing up on my Oh, we're in okay. I don't know. I was in your shack tag. That's interesting.
I joined you.
Oh,
that
okay.
Because I don't have a shack tag otherwise. So
Fancy.
And that way you have one too, just in case.
Yeah, I'm on a long range 30
Sergeant
by the way. So if
Albrechtsen
anybody
dot
needs
C entered.
Zeus, they can just get me inside or get me.
Hold on. Bandit 6, Godfather 6. Sid.
Bandit 6, Bandit element is completely loaded on the choppers, ready to go. We're just waiting on the aviation elements to kick off, over.
Solid copy. Are they down there with you?
Bandit 6, roger. They're just doing their final briefings, but we are good to go, over.
Bandit 6, Godfather 6, roger that. Let me know whenever you're ready to lift off.
Gunslinger 2, solid copy in the last. Say again, is Gunslinger 2 good? Move to SBF 1, or were you still waiting in the compound?
Oh, let me get you your command Vic.
Yeah, that can wait. You can throw it wherever.
Yeah, I'll spawn it off to the side. That way they can keep this entrance clear so they can move out.
Yeah, I also just make it like a resupply. So if you go into it and give it like just like basic ammo and shit like that, and then I'll just because I'm gonna drive behind, very far behind.
Let's do this another way.
I'm sorry, what long range did you say you were gonna be on?
I'll just stick to 30. Just make everyone's lives easier. Or they can just ding me inside, unless you want me on like a different frequency.
Godfather 6, Bandit 6, over.
Send for Godfather 6.
Bandit 6, Mitsuma's at Camp Maxwell. He's a crew chief for one of the birds here. Can you ask the mission controller to TP him down to us, please?
Yep, I got it.
Solid copy. He's on it.
Hang on.
Bandit 6, roger out.
Load these rounds in.
Yeah, if you want to stay on, if you just want to stay on 30.
I mean, I'd rather not be on your guys' net just for my ear's sake, but I mean, for convenience, I'll stay on. I don't need you guys switching over.
No, I don't mind.
Godfather Pegasus, Buffalo units ready for insert.
Buffalo Godfather, solid copy.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said because I was in Zeus, so I was hearing all the choppers spooling up.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So just
Godfather 6, this is Gunslinger 6, over.
Godfather, go ahead.
Godfather, this is Gunslinger. We're moving out to initial positions now, over.
Solid copy, Gunslinger.
Yeah, I've got laser does on me.
Yeah, if you want, just I'll call you on 31. That way you can save your ears. That way you're not
31
suffering like I am. Yeah, 31.
Okay, and then I'll respond to anybody inside, obviously.
There it is.
Or, I guess.
Alright, I'm on 31.
Oh, I thought we were only getting 2.
Oh, watch Vermeulen on the left.
Hope those are friendly mortars.
I think they are.
Copy that, still range. Shot out.
Yeah, they were.
What about Albertson there back behind us?
You'll come. Don't worry about Albertson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jeep I was talking about is actually like a it has like it's a 4-door, but it's like flat in the back. It's not an actual. That way it looks different.
Okay. What do we still need?
Do you know if it's a NATO one or if it's a US one?
US. It basically has like a soft top to it.
I'm liking those mortars.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a laser does vector. Should be yeah.
Buffalo one, it's
Well,
Godfather
I've
6.
just grabbed a bit more than usual. Okay. I don't have any explosives. Yeah. So Temper has got the AT. You got explosive and other shit. Backpack radio. I've got medical supplies and laser stuff. So should have everything. The only thing I don't like is shitty helmets, but.
Thank you.
Charles,
So
you
you don't get the fly
outfit
helicopter.
of.
Okay.
I'm joining in late on this one. Which LZ are we on? Alpha.
Yeah, perfect. That
Yep.
works.
I'm filling this up right now with like a resupply.
Gotcha. All right. So would you need vectoring? You're just gonna follow them.
What is the weight difference?
Yeah, help it. You want one more?
It's going pretty smooth so far.
Well, we just started, but like everybody got off the ground.
That's what I mean. Like just the initial push is going really well.
Well, I think the planning helped. Everything was very well planned out.
Get the black one.
When like Argus had his whole platoon done within like 10 minutes.
No, yeah, it was good.
It's like little stuff that helps.
Yeah, it was. There was some minor complaints about time, and I agree if it was bumped back to 45 minutes. But a lot of that stuff is still good to know for like the Buffalo units, and Raider and everybody else needs to hear his platoon briefing.
Right.
And even even if it's minor, Gunslinger should still know roughly where Bandit is and vice versa at all times. So.
We're taking all 3.
No, taking 2. I think we should leave this one here.
Where's Havoc at? I don't have him.
Current
on
spacing is
They're right in
1.7
front of you.
kilometers.
I'm just gonna park this one away.
Hey Hoff, I don't have you on a Blue Force tracker at all, just so you know. I don't think.
Oh no, that was Raider. Scratch that. 3 kilometers from Buffalo 1.
Oh wait, maybe I do. What, your Bandit 1? Interesting.
Sometimes it messes up.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna hide it away somewhere.
Oh, you can
So
just have
nobody's
it
gonna
deleted.
stray into it.
Nito entered.
Nobody should be spawning here. The respawn's down.
Yeah, everybody respawns at Connor.
At Connor, that's for the south. So nobody else.
Nito left channel.
Is there room in this one?
You can stay on 30.
Spacing 4.2.
So if you need to.
This one is full.
What about the other one?
I think so.
Pilot Chief, recommend turning north 360.
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine. I don't have a long range for you, and it's pretty quiet otherwise. So that way I can just call you, and you can call me if you need to. I'm pretty much keeping everybody off this net unless they need to contact me directly or I need to contact them, which is how it should be. They're down in their own little world. Cool. Have fun. And there's some fire. Awesome.
Yeah, one of those fire teams at the initial contact
Buffalo
point
1
does
is
have
turning to
AT.
LZ right now.
Lobby 7 FPS lag.
Pilot Chief, recommend turn left 270.
Well, hopefully the mortars went out and cleared that first mortar pit.
They did.
Good.
Not to give you too much intel, but yeah, they did. They wiped the fuck out of it. But I'm thinking one of the. Trying to find a stinger. I got the ammo. I'm just trying to find the actual gun. There it is.
Say again. Roger that. $1,500.
Buffalo 1, Scout Feather 6.
One click. Buffalo still on ground. LZ 0.4.
Buffalo 1, Scout Feather 6.
Eyes on clear. Left side's clear.
Awesome.
Tail is clear. Go, go, go.
Sounds like they're landing. I think I'm on
Last
Buffalo's
round.
long range.
I tried on 38 and nobody answered.
Oh, I was on 31.
Really?
Yeah, I'll hop on 38 then, because I'm on definitely on their long range, but they just said go, 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 so that means they landed.
Well, yeah, but that's Mitsuma. His task force is not working.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm
Seems
stocking this.
Roger that, Ben, to 6. Fantastic news. Thank you. Out.
Alright, I think this is stocked with everything's I think in the arsenal, it's all infinite, so I
That
think
was
that's an
nice.
arsenal.
Spacing right now 1.6.
Okay, if you want to check the inventory, if there's anything else you want, let me know. But that should be pretty decently stocked.
Yeah,
I got meds, I got a lot of stuff. Nothing crazy, but it's good for resupply. Yeah, it didn't crash the server.
This was Mitsuma. Test, test, test.
There's no. So I guess you just made it like an arsenal resupply.
Yeah, I think I did.
That's fine.
You really can't fit that much in there.
No.
I think the launchers I put in there manually, there's a finite number of them, and even that I'm like 85% full in your trunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a couple javelins. Pretty much what's in the equipment boxes is pretty much what I put in there. There's some saline in there too, in case you need like Cassavac. Not that you'd be the one to really be doing that, but I mean it's available. Actually, I probably put blood in there because that's in a vehicle.
Yeah, you could put blood in there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just do a couple thousand bags. In case there's any, rampant SVT.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna get on the road. I'll wait actually until you're...
Oh, I'm all set. I put blood in there, everything's good.
Rampant SBT.
Unless you want anything else.
No, I think I'm good.
Cool. I'll just stick here. I'm still on 31. Or,
All right,
we're on 31, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I'm not on 31 unless I need you, though.
Right,
So
I'm
if
just
you-
going to stay on that
if-
regardless.
If for some reason you randomly need to contact me, I'll be on 30.
Right.
Like all the time.
Right, I'll just go as control for my call sign. If for whatever reason I have to get a hold of you, I shouldn't.
Oh, I was just gonna call you Zeus, but okay.
That's
control.
fine. Actually, yeah, do Zeus, because control might sound like Godfather.
I'm gonna call you Belmar.
All right, Master Sergeant.
Second Lieutenant Mitsuma disconnected. Second Lieutenant Mitsuma entered.
Understood. Roger that. Solid copy. Will go. Copy. I'm on it. Copy. I'm on it. On the way. Roger that. Understood.
Alright, you're good, Buffalo.
Copy, I'm on him.
CPL.Blake.H left channel.
On the way. Understood. On the way.
Magneto entered.
Zeus 1, this is Godfather 6.
Zeus is on.
Can you go make me a cup of coffee?
Yeah, that's under fire support, right?
On the way. Copy that. Copy.
Vice entered.
Oh, dear FPS. I remember when I used to play Stratus with, 35, 6 FPS. Maybe a little more.
Wilco. Lock and load.
Hello? Hello?
Nito disconnected.
Target acquired. Roger. Understood. Copy that. On the way. On the way. Solid copy. Roger. Copy that.
Specialist O'Malley entered.
Copy. Roger that.
Wow.
Understood. Wilco.
Specialist O'Malley left channel.
Wilco. Understood. Target in sight. Target in sight. Copy, I'm on him. Target in sight. Copy, I'm on him.
Hey, Lacombe, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, could you tell me where the hell I need to go? Visa, I joined Einhard as Steel Rain. Can't find them on the tracker though.
Steel Rain is actually right in front of you up the hill, past the helipad. That's where all the mortars are.
Wait.
Yep, about 50 meters behind me.
So, northeast? Oh, that hill. Alright,
Yep, due east, yep. Just run up that hill and you'll see them.
thanks.
Solid copy. On the way.
Corporal Rini timed out.
He's right there. Oh, no, it's... Let's load up more heats.
Target acquired. Understood. Copy that.
My backpack is completely filled, so I can't really quickly quit.
On the way.
That should be enough.
Roger. Copy that. Copy that.
Alright, this ATV's full.
Yeah, it should be.
Target in sight.
Yeah, we should have enough missiles already.
Copy. I'm on him.
Too many, actually.
I just grabbed 318, one each of
Okay. Both ATVs are filled up again. What does Godfather say? Really?
with Scott Father 6.
Target acquired.
Zeus is on.
Aside from having fun watching that helicopter wreak havoc, how are we doing resupplies? Is that something with Bandit Buffalo, or are you dropping that for Bandit?
Corporal Rini entered.
Nope, there are resupply crates just like Gunslinger had on the other side of LZ Connor, and they can load those into a helicopter and resupply that way.
Yeah, solid copy.
I think those door gunners had a stroke.
Yeah, it's a sound. When they shoot, it like stacks up all the sound files that you get when you play. So they keep on playing even after you fire.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's great. Like it's really noise cancelling.
I didn't even know they were there. I was having that helicopter take out Mike 26 and sweep over it, and then I see a Bassie landing there. I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. So I had them attack
Wait,
them,
what?
but yeah, he was landing right inside Mike 26 as that chopper was circling. I don't know if he didn't see it or what, but I diverted the AAF chopper to attack a Bassie's plane, and they took it out. Now it's off in the sea somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, let me see how you guys did on the docks.
Well, that's actually confirmed. McClung can confirm what we did on the dock. He's right here.
Yep. There's one speedboat left, and the one got away.
Hey, Lacombe. The one boat that's out there, I think, is bugged because we hit it with 3 rockets dead on and didn't kill it. Did we damage it at all? Can you see that, Zeus?
I can take a look.
It doesn't matter. Like the fact is, it's
Well,
still
no,
alive.
it matters because if it's bugged, then we don't need to go back because it's gone. Effectively.
They want us to go
Well,
back and
it's
check
gone
out
anyway,
the camp
so-
itself. So
Yeah, so
that's
let's go
different.
back and do that, and then we move on.
yeah.
There's no
I mean, if
point
you guys want to take,
discussing-
if you guys take like demo blocks with you and blow it, I mean, if
Yeah.
that happens, I'll just delete it.
Okay.
And if it doesn't blow, I'll obviously if you
I
put
think-
det blocks right next to it, that's obviously gonna blow it normally.
I think
Okay.
the reason why it didn't die is we were shooting it with HE and HEDP. We need to shoot it with heat.
I hit it with 2 heat, though.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
head back.
I did see you guys miss the first shot, and then I stopped
we
watching
missed
as I was
the first
watching Rogaine and Mike 26.
Yep. Okay.
Definitely, the one that was manned got away. Now they're patrolling around the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I notified Pegasus or somebody actually.
Okay, so we'll head back to Ranger OP. My concern about moving in is the only real safe way. It's pretty much down the ridge towards like 9-3 and then up in, but then we're exposing ourselves to
Solid
coast
copy.
for that boat. So
Well, if you look at where Gunslinger is, they've cleared
Roger.
camp, so we can just go north of 126, take on the other side of the ridge. Should get a different angle.
North of 126. What are you talking? Where? I
Well,
don't see
east
a
of Ranger up.
126 anywhere.
I mean, we could just cross over.
all right,
north.
let's head in back to OP, get eyes on, hit it again, and then honestly, I think we need to support Bandit based on what we're hearing on comms.
Okay.
Didn't
That's
they have
fine.
2 squads?
They got wrecked pretty good at Rogaine.
Okay. Well, then we can just get some aviation supplies in there. We can just check the camp, get the pick up there, and then fly north.
the way.
Disembark. Copy. 3, disembark. Waiting. Roger that. Standing by.
Understood. Roger.
Corporal Selig entered.
Enemy! 2, engage that technical. Southwest. Engage that technical. Southwest. Go!
Roger. Copy that. Waiting orders.
Corporal Sky N timed out.
On the way. On the way. Copy. Solid copy. Target in sight. Wilco. On the way. Understood. On the way. Wilco. Understood. On the way. Copy.
Whoa. Corporal Sky N entered.
On the way.
Zeus 1, this is Godfather 6.
Yep, send it.
Currently at Objective Romeo, the combat medic does not have a surgical kit, and they are requesting for you to drop one.
I'm guessing that's Greyrock, not Kane, because Kane just shot a lodger or somebody.
That's a solid copy. Kane is here with Gunslinger. Greyrock is there with Bandit.
I mean, if you want to task Outcast to it, they have surgical kits in their boxes to give them something to do. I don't know how much action they've had. Or I can just spawn it.
Nope, I'm going to task Outcast. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you for that.
Yep, there should be kits in the boxes where the helipad is at Maxwell. If not, just let me know, but they should be in there.
Solid copy.
Waiting. Roger that. Understood. On the way. Roger. On the way.
Sainty entered.
Give us left right now, over. Stand by.
We are currently on the first floor of the compound where everybody died.
Guys, we're currently located at F
Godfather, this is Zeus. Godfather 6, this is Zeus.
Specialist Draco S entered. Sainty timed out.
Target in sight. Target in sight. On the way. Copy. Target in sight.
Sainty entered.
Godfather, this is Zeus.
Yeah, solid copy. Pegasus is looking for a better resupply to at hold on. Fort Winchester. He says there's very light supplies in those boxes. Are there better boxes somewhere else that he can pick up? Bandit 6 is needing heavy resupply. They have no more AT or AA.
I'll spawn a new launcher box. Also, I don't know if you got my last message. I sent intel to Tully on TS.
Yep, I saw that on side chat or just whatever it was. So I got that. Let me know when those boxes are good, and I can pass that on to Pegasus.
Yeah, I'll spawn them at LZ Connor where the rest of them are. I'll spawn a launcher box. Is that all they want, are launchers?
Apparently there's very limited medical supplies. They need some AA and AT, and that was all I heard that they needed.
Copy. Do you want to just have Outcast do medical? Because there's still a bunch of medical supplies at Maxwell. I can do either.
Is there like a medical box that they can resupply with? Is that what you're telling me?
I'll make all new stuff with Connor.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I don't care. It's either way. I don't mind. I mean, if you just want to take that medical box from Maxwell and drag it down to Connor, that might work if that's where they're at. If they're already at Connor, you know what I mean? I'll let them know.
There are meds in the equipment box. I'll just add launchers to them. There's 25 packing, 25 elastic, all that kind of stuff.
What about surgical kits?
I'll have to add those.
Yeah, they need those. Sounds good. I'll relay.
Okay, well that was it.
Carter, for the launchers, I deleted all the equipment boxes at Rogaine. There's one left, and that has a limited arsenal with launchers and ammo for 'em.
On the way. Understood. Lock and load. On the way. On the way. Understood. Lock and load. Copy, I'm on it. Lock and load.
Zeus 1, Scoutfather 6.
Target acquired.
This is on, go ahead.
Just be advised, apparently the box they picked up and took the Starlight to Objective Romeo did not have adequate supplies that we discussed. I'm not sure if they took the right box or not, Brick. If you could just do me a favor for time's sake, can we just adjust the box that's getting dropped off at Objective Romeo with Ed Bandit so we can continue, so they can continue on and not be sitting there for another 10 minutes or more?
What else do they need?
I think they just needed AT. They needed AA surgical kits and probably the medical supplies are probably really good.
Yeah, the meds I left for the bird to take. That should be all they need. And then I edited one of the boxes there, and that has limited arsenal with infinite launchers and ammo.
Yeah, solid copy. Can you just make sure that that's the box that they have there at Objective Romeo, so that way they have plenty of stuff, and then we can just move on with the operation instead of sitting here getting ready for just a resupply game.
What?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yep, will do.
I really appreciate that.
Targeting time.
No.
I just moved one of those crates from Maxwell into Rogaine, so if that's not everything, let me know and I'll restock it, but that should be everything.
Copy, I'm on it. Lock and load. Target acquired. Copy, I'm on it.
What are we gonna need? Some HE. Eight.
Copy, I'm on him.
That's all we need. The rest we all still have. So it's FFV 4 right? There's two 84s on me as well, and all the.
Oh, Mike.
Alright, I'm squared away.
Let me grab a Android device. Okay, well,
That makes sense. I didn't
so
see
something's really fucked up. Yeah, I don't need to navigate.
Gotcha.
What we need to just go.
Solid copy. On the way. Wilco. Copy. Copy that. Copy, I'm on it. On the way. Understood. Wilco. Solid copy. Solid copy. On the way. On the way. On the way.
CPL.savage.b disconnected.
Copy. Copy that.
Corporal Miller disconnected.
Yeah, I think it might be on the other side. If you can't connect it back here. Okay, sweet. Let me take that out once we're done.
Why is there no stitching kit?
Starting the
Wolves,
fuel.
how did you die?
I haven't died. I've just been here the whole time.
No.
You guys need something?
Let
Do me a
know when
favor,
you're full.
Swatch. Will you do me a favor?
Okay, we're good.
Ready to go.
Okay, I'm fixed. I can run now. Let me move the fuel truck and then I'll be running back over.
Copy. Let's go. Spooling.
Alright, truck's to our back right. It's off the landing pad though, so I think we should be good. Crew chief's mounted up.
Dude, I
left side
swear to
clear,
God.
goes clear once we figure out what he's doing.
Just make sure there are any bandit elements in here. Gunslingers should not be in this chopper.
Bandits.
Hey, we're only taking bandit people. If you're a gunslinger, you're not in here.
Dude, Greybrook, you have zero
Alright, so
clue.
all you guys are bandits in here?
Yeah, bandits in here. Let's go.
Swartz, which bandit are you? One or two?
One.
Not you, Greybrook. Was I talking to you?
I'm bandit 1.
Starlight outbound northeast.
You're bandit 2, right?
Specialist easy disconnected.
Go on cover!
I kind of want to like move it down the road.
We haven't taken any bandit guys back in a long time.
That's because they haven't.
Is
really
that guy
died.
behind the helicopter coming in?
Alright, we get it. I'll check. Oh. It's a gunslinger.
Okay, we got a gunslinger guy in here. Cool.
Gunslinger, right? Copy. Direct heading 035.
Copy, I'm on it. Lock and load. Target acquired. On the way. Copy that. Target in sight. Target acquired.
Zeus to Godfather. Zeus to Godfather.
This is Godfather.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how are we looking? Is it pretty clear of enemy whatnot?
Yeah, your only objective remaining is to destroy those comms towers, and you're good to index.
Alright, so it's pretty much going to be like a minute for Gunslinger just to get up there and blow it, is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Yeah, solid copy. I just wanted to see where
Just
we're
so
at.
bandits
so I can pass
not
it on.
sticking around with the thumb up their ass, wondering why they're not doing nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly. We're on the same page. Shocking. I know. Alright, I'm gonna let them know.
Holly.p entered.
Hey, was that you that got into that vehicle and then got out and then got shot in the back?
Yes, and I wasn't trying to ambush you. I was trying to go somewhere past that, and then apparently you were behind me.
Yeah, I saw this like AEF guy going. I was like, that's not right.
He's just there by himself. At first I had him attack you as you were driving by, but he just stood there, so I remote controlled him and just moved him. I just wanted to give you an excuse to fire your rifle. So they've been standing by those comm towers for a while and nothing's happening, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm just waiting on that for Index.
Yeah, they're working on destroying it. That's all. Yeah, I actually blew the tire on that vehicle.
I watched you.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's
okay.
he shooting at? Then I see you aim at the tires. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Then somebody hit it with an AT. I don't know who killed the AT, but like I was like, why did they shoot the AT with friendlies right there? Like I had disabled it. All the guys were about to get out. I can't believe that I was the one disabling it too. I'm like, I'm Godfather 6. What the fuck is going on in this place?
That looks like Hoff's blowing it.
Yeah, he has one demo charge, so he's putting it, and they're gonna try and blow it. I mean, oh, they're not ruined. I see it. Okay.
No, they're both fully intact. I figured you would just call in a raider and let them buzz it.
Hoff said he had demo.
I mean, if they're not already, it might be a good idea to have Bandit do all their debrief now, because they're just sitting there waiting.
They are already.
That's what I figured.
Like he already had him doing it.
I'm pretty sure I gave those door gunners a stiffy this up.
That's fantastic.
It didn't work, so I'm like, fuck it. There's still one left if you want to have Raider buzz it or let them deal with it. I don't know. We're just Index now. I don't care. If you Index, I'll just assume they were all destroyed.
Yeah, Gunslinger. Sorry, I'm back on the net. Gunslinger is debriefing, and we'll call Index afterwards. I mean, for lack of time constraints, I mean, we would have destroyed them in like a matter of minutes. So. You got that?
Yep.
Cool beans.